We do have an alarming new scam to warn you about tonight that can happen when you throw a check in the mail.
Yeah, consumer investigator Hank Winchester met a victim during one of his Hear Me Outs in Belleville. And Hank, this is, as we're learning, a fairly new scam.
Yeah, when we were having this conversation there during, we were eating a little lunch.
Yeah.
And this was all being laid out to me. I thought, this is just unbelievable. I asked if we could share the information with all of you, and the victim in this case said yes. And she also was hoping that we would be able to work towards a resolution in her situation. As you'll see, that ball is already rolling. But here's the information you need to know to protect yourself.
What is the point of putting money in the bank if the bank can't protect it?
Afrida Wade still can't believe it happened to her.
So this folder are notes from my contacts with the bank and the regulatory agency for the bank.
The money mess all started over the summer when she wrote a check from her Condo Board Association account for $525 to a local vendor for work that was done. But it's what happened to that check after it was dropped in the mail that's now left the Condo Board Association out thousands of dollars, and Alfreda searching for answers.
We immediately filed a claim with Citizens as well as the Van Buren Police Department. And this has just been ongoing. It's been escalated to the chairman of Citizens Bank, and all we've been getting are a lot of answers like, okay, we'll get back with you, check back in a week, check back in 2 weeks. And as an organization, I guess our concern is that, we put our money in the bank to be safe. If Citizens Bank can't keep our money safe, we might as well put it under the mattress.
So what happened here? The $525 check was cashed for more than $18,000. The name of the vendor was changed, and instead of being cashed here in Metro Detroit, that check was cashed in New York. Investigators revealed this is a case of check washing. It's a relatively new scam where a check is intercepted in the mail. As the name suggests, the check is washed clean. The information you wrote out in pen is wiped away, the check rewritten. High-tech thieves use basic products from rubbing alcohol to nail polish remover to soak the check and then work to remove the information.
I put it in the mailbox at the post office, and the next thing, we know that it was cashed in New York City, in the Bronx, deposited into a Chase Bank.
So far, few answers from citizens. As you can imagine, the loss of more than $17,000 taking a big toll.
We were unable to do some maintenance that was planned this summer. We needed to do some work in our retention pond and some other things. So, this money has to come back from somewhere. There are 104 homes in our community. So this is a lot of people's money, and we want it back.
I reached out to the team at Citizens Bank and was told that a formal investigation now underway. In fact, the legal team with Citizens reaching out to the team at Chase in New York. Chase ultimately financially responsible because that's where the check was cashed.
There's over $1 billion in losses last year. It's just taking a paper check, dipping it into a substance, a chemical that will erase the name and maybe the dollar amount, and then it's blank. Go ahead and fill it in. So as much as people are thinking that they're doing something safe by giving a paper check as opposed to an online service check, it's absolutely the other way around.
So how can you reduce your chances of being a check washing victim? Mail checks in secured mailboxes and make sure the check isn't visible from outside the envelope. Use ink dispensed from a gel, rollerball, or fountain pen. Fill in all the lines of the check and keep a close eye on all of your statements so you can catch any potential fraud immediately. We did receive a statement from Citizens Bank. It reads, "The safety and security of our customers' accounts are of the utmost importance to us, and we are sorry to hear that one of our customers was potentially the victim of a check washing fraud. While we can't comment on the specific customer, as with any case of alleged check washing fraud, we work with all the parties involved to investigate and pursue recovery." I should also tell you that I did reach out to Chase Bank. They are choosing right now not to comment on this situation. This investigation, it takes a while. Citizens Bank has been working on this now for several months. There are so many pieces of the puzzle. So we're still working to get this resolved, but the hope is that money goes back to the account.
Yeah, you just hope they don't, banks don't start eliminating mobile banking in this,
Yeah.
just to deposit checks.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
And Hank, I know that you're always looking for people and people are reaching out to you. How is best for them to get in contact with you with any issues?
Yeah, in this particular situation, as you heard, we met during one of our Hear Me Out sessions. If we don't have one heading to your community soon, which we will very soon, likely, there are many different ways you can get in touch with me directly and the Help Me Hank team. We are here to help you with your consumer-related issues.
All right. Thank you, Hank.